Yes, respected youngsters, welcome you all. Receive my gratitudes as well as congratulations that you are here every day to listen to these wonderful Shastras given to us by our most well wishers, the Lord, and our rishis, etc. The great wisdom. Hope it is helping you, and suggestion is throughout life. For any reason, do not give up gathering this knowledge of the Shastras. Satsangas, studying Shastra, gathering the knowledge, convinced about it, living that knowledge. These sacred things, please do not give up. It's a humble suggestion as well as a request in your own interest. Right, friends? Now, mm, like every day, today also, let us do our 6 things of common sense thought. Sankalpa, Sahanavavatu mantras, then our Vedic Parayanam, Geetha study, Tulsi Ramayana study. Six things we are doing every day. इसलिए 1.25 घंटा 1.5 घंटा नहीं तो 10-15 मिनट में भी खत्म. I am just doing all this at one go. Later on, these will be put in different folders. Whoever wants to listen, whatever, they can. Right, friends. In your today's common sense thought learning, keep these 7 things in mind. First and foremost is, as human beings, as it is our own privilege, understand and accept that we have to be wise. We should have the wisdom. We have to be wise. That thing you have to understand. We are not animals, we are not any other creatures, we are human beings. The Lord has given us the intellect and gave us all the facilities to have wisdom and live a wise life. In fact, in this alone, there are solutions to all problems. In this alone, there are achievements of all heights, whatever you want, in whichever the field. Be wise. Otherwise, you are otherwise. If you are wise, your life will be beautiful for you. If you are otherwise, the life will be otherwise for you. So simple it is. No ambiguity at all in this. Hmm? Then, first point is discussed with you. Second point we are discussing now. What is the wisdom which we have to gain? What do you mean by being wise? Few things. First and foremost, utilization of wisdom or having wisdom or the wisdom is very clear that what is our ambition, what is our vision, what is our aim, what is our ultimate goal. This is the first aspect of wisdom. Because after the ascertaining of the goal only, what we have to do will be depending on. है ना? ये बंदा चल रहा है, कहाँ जा रहा है? पता नहीं, बट पता नहीं, भी पता नहीं कहाँ जा रहा है, तो जो जा रहा है उसका कोई अर्थ होता है क्या? Somebody is just walking meaninglessly, effortlessly, aimlessly. That's only called wandering and pagalpan. कहाँ जा रहा हूँ? मार्केट जा रहा हूँ. Yeah, there is a goal. Temple जा रहा हूँ. It's a goal. Going to the college. See, you know where to reach. No, the height or importance of the wisdom, the first aspect of wisdom is very clear regarding where the destination. मतलब having a vision or the goal to reach. Point two. First is have wisdom. Second is wisdom expresses in the form of pakka convinced goal. Third point is the expression of wisdom is what should be the goal. ये भी एक wisdom की बात है ना. Anything, everything cannot be the goal. So, 100 and 1000 things we will not discuss with you. Only two parameters will tell. Only two, not three. है ना? Very interesting discussion it is. कि do you call that person a fool or a wise person if that person chooses a goal which is finite, not infinite, and which is temporary, not permanent? Can you call that person as wise? Do you say it's a wisdom that a person is choosing a goal which is temporary, which is finite? See the common sense thought here. If you are wise, not a fool, you cannot choose the temporary goal. You have to choose a permanent goal. You cannot choose a finite goal. It should be infinite only. What do you mean by being otherwise not wise? When the goal is the temporary and finite. If it is temporary and it is finite, very quickly it is going to end. Then again you are back to square one of same state of misery or emptiness. So if somebody is choosing a finite and temporary goal, he is proving his bevakufi by that murkhata. Ki I am going to become miserable tomorrow. Because the goal which I reach will be over because it is finite. Will be destroyed because it is temporary. Therefore, the sign of wisdom is to choose the goal permanent, to choose the goal which is infinite. Now tell, in this universe or the world, is there anything other than Paramatma which is infinite and permanent? Batao. Nothing is infinite, everything is finite. Nothing is permanent, everything is temporary. Even Brahma Loka becoming Brahma Deva also is finite and temporary. He is only the Lord of one Brahma Loka in one Brahmanda. There are crores of Brahmandas. Crores of Brahma Devas are there. He is only one of them. It's only very finite. And that also he gets the retirement time. उनको भी retire होना पड़ता है. Brahma Deva we are talking. Understood? A wise person will have a goal, and a wise person will have a goal which is permanent and infinite. Permanent and infinite is only one thing called as Paramatma. Therefore, a wise person decides Paramatma as the goal. If anybody chooses anything as goal, very clear it is Bevaku. So simple. कोई आदमी दिमाग का कोई टेम्पररी एंड फाइनाइट गोल थोड़ी लगाएगा रे मूर्ख सोचो. That means we are otherwise only. We are not thinking. By having anything as goal other than Paramatma, we are clearly proving that we are Murak, we are Buddhu, we are otherwise, we are not intelligent. Fourth point. Very interesting. है कि नहीं? सोचो. Now the next point is equally true. If Paramatma is the goal, then how should be our life lived? What for we have to live? What we have to do? Is not only those things which take us to our goal called as Paramatma and not away. Na? Like you have to reach, let us say, a temple, and temple is right side located. And then you are just taking left turn. And somebody asked, भाई भाई क्यों मुड़ रहे हो? मुझे टेम्पल जाना है जो राइट साइड पे. तुम्हारा टेम्पल अगर राइट साइड पे है, the road is clear. Are you a fool or what to take the left turn? And you are fool only. If the goal is temple is right, you have to take right only. Why are you going left? In the same way, if your goal is Paramatma, what makes me take reach to Paramatma? Only those sadhanas I have to do throughout life. How can I do anything which takes me away from Lord? See the wisdom. A wise person very clearly knows that his every moment has to be spent in doing only those practices which take him to his destined, infinite, permanent goal. Therefore, a wise person has to be a spiritual sadhaka with Paramatma as the Lakshya. Therefore, anybody who is having anything as goal and doing anything else is otherwise, not wise person. अब देखो कोई डॉक्टर बन रहा है कोई लॉयर बन रहा है सारे टेम्पररी गोल सब बेवकूफ only the one who is seeking eternal Paramatma can be wise person. But Swamiji, without doctors, lawyers, how the world will run, let others do it. You are given a special knowledge, wisdom by the Lord. You take up this path for your own evolution. How much our doctors cures the patient, but he will die only as I am body only, with an ignorance only will die. Even the doctor will die. Who is saving the patients? है ना? क्या वो जिंदा परमानेंट रहेंगे क्या? Think about it. So only Paramatma has to be goal, only sadhana has to be the way of life. He is called wise person. Clear? अब मैं तो highest thing बता रहा हूँ तुमको on the common sense manner, but how you understand, digest, accept, I leave it to you. I'm not worried. और वो आप कहलवा रहे हो रहा है बस. Now, after these things are done, now three most important topics. One, if I am wise, wisdom hai, and I have chosen Paramatma as the goal, and I have to walk in that path. Can in my heart, should I think now, should I not think that? What are the traits in me, within me, which are enemies to me, inimical to me? What are the traits in me which are friendly to me? कौन है मेरे अंदर के शत्रु मेरे अंदर के मित्र? Should I not, as a wise person, recognize and then eliminate the shatru and promote the mitra or not? You do it in the world or not? When you take up some business, whoever are helping you, you join them as partners. Whoever are inimical to you, you just send them away. So within ourselves, first of all, in my own bosom, what are the plannings I am having, desires I am having, sankalpas I am entertaining, emotions I am having? Are they in line with my goal or opposite? If they are opposite, they are all my shatrus. How can I promote a shatru? Am I an Indian voter or what? Who votes for those people who want to destroy India and also Sanatana Dharma? Only Indians vote like that. Are you like that, a bewakoof? That you select such people? They do it only. Just because they get some money or some caste feeling or some freebies are given, they will give them vote. जिनको देशभक्ति नहीं है, जो सनातन धर्म का नाश चाहते हैं. Are you are not a fool like an Indian voter. थोड़ा अभी अकल आ रहा है बट पूरों को नहीं आ रहा, फिर से वो अकल बिगड़ रहा है. In the same way, how can we promote the shatrus in us and suppress the mitra? For your understanding, the very clear thing, because you are studying Geetha regularly, all the thoughts, emotions, inside feelings of Rajoguna and Tamoguna, they are all Shatru. Then we are prompting them, promoting them, and all the Sattva-guna vrittis are the Mitras. And in the last 1 week, let us say an example. How many of the Sattva-guna thoughts have happened in us, actions are done by us? कितने बार टेम्पल गए, कितने बार मंदिर गए, पूजा किया, कितने बार गुरुओं की उपासना की, कितना शास्त्र पढ़ा, कितना जप किया, भजन किया, कीर्तन किया. They are all the positive friends. But where are we having those ideas? And these things of involving in those which make us forget the Lord. They're all shatrus, but we are filling our whole day with this. That means we are not wise. The topic is wisdom today. Then otherwise person only promotes the shatrus in himself, demotes the mitras. A wise person knows these are the negative qualities. They are shatru to me to achieve my goal. I will not entertain them. And these are the sadgunas. These are the sadbhavanas. I will invoke them because they are all mitra. First thing. Second, outside also same. कि Are you able to discriminate between these two? Whether they are objects, whether they are people, whether they are places, whether they are activities, involvement, situations, which are helping us in our goal, which are not helping us in our goal, which are useful, which are useless. We should know, no? Outside also with regard these things. A wise person knows. Accordingly, those which are not helping, those which are useless, which are destructive, whether they are people or things or places, a wise person should avoid them. Both things will be there outside. We have to have the wisdom. तो खाना परोसते हैं सब्जी डालते हैं, तो उसमें कुछ चीजें मिर्ची वगैरह होता है, तो you have to have wisdom to remove it and eat the proper food. So too in the outer world, people are there, but which are your friends? Those are helping to your goal or other? Which are the places you are going to? Which are the TV programs we are seeing? Which are the books you are reading? Which are the activities we are involved in? Are they in line with the goal or opposite? अब देखो ये भी विजडम कहते हैं इसको, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. सोचो, आई एम ओनली गिविंग एन आइडिया, आई एम नॉट elaborating. I can elaborate. I can take this topic for 2 hours. Okay, the last but not the least is finally is what there are two things in life. One is what comes to us because of our past deeds, called as prarabdha. We should have the wisdom to recognize that it is prarabdha and wisdom to accept it. This body, prarabdha. This family, prarabdha. This health issue, prarabdha. This type of some loss, prarabdha. We should recognize it and without reaction accept it. Right? But million times more important then is the next one, the last one. What is it? Along with receiving the prarabdha, we, if we are wise person, should also know that we have to do our purushartha because we are human beings, because we are given the body, mind, intellect, because we are given abilities, talents, because we are given all the facilities, because we are given all the opportunities, and because we are given full freedom. उसको लेकर ही अपने आप को तबाह. Must be a wise person to know that we have to perform. That's called purushartha. We have to perform continuously. A performer is a wise person. A non-performer is another wise person. पुरुषार्थ निरंतर लगे रहो. Without a purushartha, any human being is better to die. पुरुषार्थ करते हुए 40-50 साल जीना is better than becoming a load on the world, doing nothing and living 80-90 years. Vyashema devahitam yadayuhu. That's our goal. The purushartha, the efforts. I lived 90 years. That I will not calculate. In those 90 years of how much time you worked and you served the world. That's what you lived. अच्छा ऐसा है क्या? ऐसे मैंने 2-4 साल ही किया हो काम. तो 86 years you are only liability to the society. मेरे को तो नहीं जीना है ऐसे. मेरे को अगर 4 साल ही लोक की सेवा करनी है, मैं 4 ही साल ही जीना मुझे. बाद में मैं मरना ही है मुझे. I cannot be a liability to the world. I have to be a performing every moment. That's it. मुझे अपना पुरुषार्थ करना है. A wise person this way receives prarabdha but never goes away from his own duties of purushartha, the performances. Whichever the field you are in. Spiritual goal hai to spiritual purusharthas. So receive prarabdha, fulfill the purusharthas. Okay, first thing. पीछे से मारे. Then the second one is with the world you must know which are helpful and not helpful. Avoid the not helpful, involve in helpful. Second. Third, within yourself you must know which are shatrus, which are mitra. Avoid shatru and value the mitra. Fourth one, you have to work only towards your spiritual goal, not otherwise. Fifth one is spiritual Paramatma truth alone has to be goal because that alone is permanent and infinite. Sixth one is what? The sign of wisdom is you must have the clarity of the goal. And the last one is what? Be a wise person. Don't be another wise person. So be a wise person. The wisdom is to select the goal. The goal has to be permanent. You have to work towards that alone. And within your heart, see the enemies and eliminate. See the friends and increase them. And the outside also, whichever useful, involve in them. Useless, throw away. Finally, depend on more and more purushartha. Perform purushartha. Accepting the prarabdha. So in this college, I got admission. That's a prarabdha. Now, whatever the professors are teaching, I listen, I study. Whatever the facilities that are there, library or laboratory, I use them. That's called purushartha. This body is given to me. It's a prarabdha. Now, with this body, what sevas I can do, what service I can do, what sadhanas I can do, that's my purushartha. Now, this computer in front of me, you are there. That's my prarabdha. You are prarabdha also. Then my purushartha is how best I can utilize it. Simple. So these are the 7 things. Beta man mein rakho. Thank you. Om Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidyachariyebhyo ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णान् समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्ष से सनातन धर्म से बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारण वेद पारायणम श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोध्याय से अध्ययनम श्री रामचरितमानस सुंदरकांड पारायणम अयम सर्वे विवेक वैराग्य भक्ति ज्ञानादि द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम जन्म साफल्यार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम भारतवर्षार्थम च करिष्यामहे संकल्प स्नान स्नानावतु करो ओम 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Now let us do Vedic chanting. 5 mantras we'll chant today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of this 7th mandala which we started yesterday. Veda Parayanam Rugvedaha Saptama Mandalam Chaturtha Anuvakat Arambhya Om Om ॐ प्रवः शुक्राय भानवे भरध्वं हव्यं मतिं चाग्नये सुपूतं यो दैव्यानि मानुषा जनूंष्यन्तर्विश्वानि विद्मना जिगाति सकृत्सो अग्निस्तरुणश्चिदस्तु यतो यविष्ठो अजनिष्टमातुः संयोवना युवतेषु चिदन्भूरि चिदन्ना समिधत्ति सद्यः अस्य देवस्य संसद्यनीकेयं मर्ता सश्येतं जगृभ्रे नियोगृभं पौरुषेयीमुवोच दुरोकमग्निरायवे शुशोच अयं कविरकविषु प्रचेतामर्तेष्वग्निरमृतो निधायि समानो अत्र जुहुर सहस्वः त्वे सुमनसः स्याम आयो योनिं देवकृतं ससाद कृत्वा ह्यग्निरमृता अथारीत् तमोषधीश्च वनिनश्च गर्भं भूमिश्च विश्वधायसं बिभर्ति ईशे ह्यग्निरमृतस्य भूरेरीशे राय सुवीर्यस्य धातोः मात्वा वयं सहसा वन्नवीरा माप्सव परिषदा ममादुवः परिषद्यं ह्यरण्यस्य रेक्णो नित्यस्य राय पतयस्याम न शेषो अग्ने अन्यजातमस्य चेतानस्य मा पथो विदुक्षः न हि ग्रभायारण सुषेवोऽन्योदर्यो मनसा मन्थवा अधाचिदोकः पुनरित्स एत्यानो वाज्यभीषाडेतु नव्यः त्वमग्नेवनुष्यतो निपाहि त्वमुनः सहसा वह्नवद्यात् सन्त्वाध्वस्मन्वदभिभ्येतु पातः संरयिः स्पृहया इयः सहस्री एतानो अग्ने सौभगादिदीह्यपि क्रतुम् सुचेतसंवतीम विश्वास्तोतृभ्यो गृणते च सन्तु यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः प्राज्ञये तवसे भरद्वं गिरं दिवो अरतये पृथिव्याः यो विश्वेषाममृतानामुपस्थे वैश्वानरो वा वृधे जागृवद्भिः पृष्ठो दिविधायग्निः पृथिव्यान्नेता सिन्धूनां वृषभः स्त्रियानां समानुषीरविविशो विभाति वैश्वानरो वा वृद्धानो वरेण तद्भिया विष आयन्नसि नीरसमना जहतीर्भोजनानि वैश्वानरपूरवेशोऽशुचान पुरो यदग्ने धरयन्नदीदेः तव त्रिधातु पृथिवी उत द्यौर्वैश्वानर व्रतमग्ने सचन्त त्वं भासा रोदसी आततन्ताजस्रेण शोचिषा शोषुचानः त्वामग्ने हरितो वावशाना गिरः सचन्ते दुनयो घृताचीः पतिं कृष्टीनां रथ्यं रयीणां वैश्वानरमुषसां केतुमह्नां त्वे आसुर्यं वसवोऽन्युण्वन् क्रतुं हिते मित्रमहो दुषन्त त्वं दस्योगं रोकसो अग्न आज उरु ज्योतिर्जनयन्नार्याय स जायमानः परमे व्योमन् वायुर्न पातः परिपासि सद्यः त्वं भुवना जनयन्न विकृन्नपत्याय जातवेदो दशस्यन् तामग्ने अस्मे इषमेरयस्व वैश्वानरद्युमतीं जातवेदः ययाराधः पिन्वसि विश्ववार ऋतश्रवो दाशुषे मर्त्याय तन्नो अग्ने मघवद्भ्यः पुरुक्षुं रयिं निवाजं श्रुत्यं युवस्व वैश्वानरमहिनः शर्म यच्छ रुद्रेभिरग्ने वसुभिः सजोषाः 61 प्रसम्राजो असुरस्य प्रशस्तिं पुंसः कृष्टीनामनुमाद्यस्य इन्द्रस्येव प्रतवसस्कृता निवन्दे दारुं वन्दमानो विवक्मि कविं केतुं दासिं भानुमद्रेर्हिन्वन्तिशं राज्यं रोदस्योः पुरन्दरस्य गीर्भिराविवासेऽग्निर्व्रतानि पूर्व्या महानि न्यक्रतून् ग्रथिनो मृद्रवाच पणीरश्रद्धा अवृधा अयज्ञान् प्रप्रदां दस्योगं रग्निर्विवाय पूर्वश्च कारापरागम् अयज्यून् यो अपाचीने तमसि वदन्तीः प्राचीश्चकारनृतमः शचीभिः तमीशानं वस्वो अग्निं गृणीशेनानतन्दमयन्तं पृतन्योन् यो देह्यो अनमयद्वधस्नैर्यो हर्यपत्नीरुषसश्चकार स निरुध्यानहुषो यह्वो अग्निर्विश्वश्चक्रे बलिहृत सहोभिः यस्य शर्मन्नुपविश्वे जनास एवैनस्तुः सुमतिं वीक्षमाणाः वैश्वानरो वरमारोधस्यो राज्ञिः ससाद पित्रोरुपस्थौ आ देवो ददे बुध्न्या वसूनि वैश्वानर उदिता सूर्यस्य आसमुद्रादावरधराधा परस्मादाग्निर्ददे दिव आपृथिव्या सेवन्त मंत्र पृथिव्याः प्रभो देवं चित्सहसानमग्निमश्वं न वाजिनं हिषे नमोभिः भवानो धूतो Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Sarveshwara. Enough. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः एकपञ्चाशत् द्विपञ्चाशत् त्रिपञ्चाशत्तमौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच once twice बुद्ध्या विशुद्धया युक्तः धृत्यात्मानं नियम्य च शब्दादीन् विषयान् त्यक्त्वा रागद्वेषौ व्युदस्य च 52 विविक्तसेवी लघ्वाशी यतवा कायमानसः ध्यानयोगपरो नित्यं वैराग्यं समुपाश्रितः 53 अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं परिग्रहं विमुच्य निर्ममः शान्तः ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं परिग्रहं विमुच्य निर्ममः शान्तः ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते 4 sadhanas in the first shloka for moksha buddhya vishuddhaya yuktah धृत्या आत्मानं नियम्य शब्दादीन् विषयान् त्यक्त्वा रागद्वेषौ व्युदस्य second shloka 7 sadhanas विविक्त सेवी लघु अशि यत वाक् यत कायः यत मानसः the two though we explained but feel the importance of those two sadhanas. Sixth one, totally the 10th one is Dhyana Yoga Paro Nityam. Nityam, maximum, be on the job of Dhyana. Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, सब हो चुका है ध्यान योग करना है all the time नित्यम. And same way, the 11th one, Nityam Vairagyam Samupashrita. I want nothing other than Paramatma. I am not interested in anything other than Paramatma. That's called as Nitya Vairagya. Not temporary वैराग्य. पेट दर्द हो रहा है इसलिए आज पकौड़े नहीं चाहिए, कल ठीक होगा पेट कल खाएंगे. दैट्स अनित्य वैराग्य. नित्य वैराग्य होना चाहिए. Okay, so these are 11. Now in the next 8 sadhanas are told. Total 19 हो गए. उसमें 8 में 7 को छोड़ना है, 1 को पकड़ना है. ओके ना. Hmm. We have seen three of them. Basic thing is Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Such person becomes qualified for realizing Brahman, get moksha. Okay. Second is Vimuchya, having given up these negative traits. The 11 sadhanas are told now, 7 negativities are told to be given up. One positive is to be taken up. Moksha comes. With that meditation, which we said, Dhyana Yoga Paraha Nityam. What are the negativities? 7 of them have to be given up. First, Ahankara. Aham Karanam. This ego phantom is the one which doesn't allow us to realize the real inner self. So उस अहंकार का त्याग exhaustively explain किया कल परसों. Second is balam, the negative bala. Every bala strength which takes us away from the spiritual goal. That is the negative bala. It has to be given up. Mainly the kama bala, raga bala. Like balam balvatamasmi kama raga vivarjitam. Seventh chapter. We saw in Geetha. You know, the strength of attachment, strength of desire. So that bala should be given up. Generally, there is dhana bala, there is a jana bala, there is a yuvata bala, yavana bala. When there is dhana bala, then you want to indulge in the bhogas because a lot of money is there. When you are jana bala, then you have to want to dominate and rule the people. Spirituality is gone. Then yavana bala, that again arrogance of youthhood, you want to be reckless, careless, take things for granted. ऐसे जो भी बल है जो हमको टुवर्ड्स द अनरियल ले जाता है वो सब नेगेटिव है उसका भी विमुच्य बलम पॉजिटिव बलम यू हैव टू हैव द शास्त्र ज्ञान बल द गुरु भक्ति बल दैव भक्ति बल द बल ऑफ कमिटमेंट टू लिव अ नोबल लाइफ वैल्यू ओरिएंटेड लाइफ ये पॉजिटिव शक्तियां हैं ये तो चाहिए हमको है ना बुद्धि बलम यू हैव टू हैव नॉट वासना बल not indriya bala, not mana bala. They all take us to the world and not sharira bala. Sharira bala means too much identify with the sharira, then you become only lazy. So, balam tyag karo. Third one is dharpam we have to give up. Prejudice, pride we call it, sir. Pride. दर्प को छोड़ना है अहंकार मीन्स आइडेंटिफाइंग द उपाधिस दर्प इज दृप्तः हृष्टः दृप्यते दृप्तः अधर्मम करोति I was successful in few things, then I am excited, then I lose balance, then I do something wrong. That doing wrong because of inadvertence, because of some celebration, because of some achievement is called as darpa. Wo mat karo. How to do, sir? Any success, Krishna arpanam, Rama arpanam. You work and succeed, let others celebrate. You just be on next job to achieve the next thing. Never been that drupti. See that Indian cricket team. Drupta, that we got the World Cup. We reached to that WTC finals 2 times. है ना एक टाइप ऑफ द्रुप्ति आ गई दर्प so then the level of performance gone down 3-0 to New Zealand 3-1 to Australia and no WTC final gone. Example, anybody that way. Even you can take my example. Wherever there is darpa, then we lose the path. We do wrong things. Drupti darpa nahi hona chahiye हमको. The inadvertence born out of arrogance, born out of some achievement. बिना प्रभु के कृपा कुछ नहीं हो सकता. इसलिए उनको समर्पण करो, दर्प मत रखो. Ahankaram, Malandarpa. These three we have seen. Today we'll see three of them. Two are very easy, therefore I'll just touch and leave. Third also is, you can understand. The first one in today is Kamam Vimuchya. And we have to have only Atma Prapti Kamana. Every other Kamana we have to give up. Kamam Vimuchya. And millions of thoughts we have discussed in this regard in our last 800 days of classes. So many thoughts, millions is lot. Okay. Amaya. How to avoid Kamana means Kamana is born from Sankalpa. So from inside, don't do Sankalpa. Second is Kamana enters into us through the eyes when you see the world, through the ears when you listen. Therefore, those scenes or hearings which generate Kamana, don't see them, don't listen, you are safe. But without seeing, without listening, we cannot be. Therefore, see that which inspires you spiritually. Listen to that which inspires you spiritually. That's why Bhadram Karnevi Sunayama, Bhadram Pashyema Akshavi. To the ears and eyes and mainly the mind's Sankalpa. These three create Kamana. So do Sankalpa or Paramatma, listen with ears about Paramatma, with eyes also you see that. Then you will have Kamana for Paramatma. You are saved from the Kamana of the world. Why Kamana of the world is negative? Because it makes you slave. You will have no resources. Then you will be forced to do the adharma and papa. Then you are given a result of naraka, dukkha, bandhana, isn't it? And many Vedantic meanings are if you desire the world, you give reality to the world. Then the real reality is forgotten. By your sankalpa and kamana only, you are watering the world, which is actually non-existing. It's only mithya. मिथ्या जगत को सत्यता हम कामना से देते हैं. These are all higher Vedantic thoughts. I am not telling you all those higher. At an empirical level, you become slave. You will be forced to do adharma, papa. Like my salary is 20,000. 6,000 goes to rent. 14,000 enough for me taking care of the house. 2,000 are saved. बैंक में. अब suddenly कामना आया कि I have to make my own house or I have to buy a car. But I can't afford. But I want car. Kamana hai, I want. Then what I do? If you work extra and earn money and with that you buy, okay. But if I do something hera-fairy in my naukri or something I'll do to cheat others, पाप हो गए ना? So the kamana for the car makes this fellow bekar. कामना जो हमको अधर्म में, पाप में प्रवृत्त कराता है. इसलिए नो डिजायर. कामम विमुच्य. है ना? And remember, I cannot live without desire. This notion you have to remember. Like now in the class, you are living without desire. In Nidra, you are there without desire. You are helping your parents without desire. If you are in with any guru or samstha serving there, there is no desire. You are alive, you are happy also. So to live and to be happy. Desire is not required, rather, desire kills us, desire makes us miserable. This very subtle thought, everyone will have to discover from within only. काम ठीक है देन काम का छोटा भाई है क्रोधम विमुच्य थ्रू आउट लाइफ द डिजायर एंड एंगर आर द टेरेबल एनिमीज कामयेश क्रोधयेश विद्येन मिह वैरिणम थर्ड चैप्टर भगवान टोल्ड वैसा ओके दिन इन दोनों को छोड़ो एंड लास्ट इज परिग्रहम परिग्रह मीन्स accumulations ownerships collections because you have to again maintain them. Your time goes for that only. If you have more parigraha, your mind has to attend to that. So parigraham vimuncha. Minimum. Bare minimum required for survival. Only we must. Because remember, all these are for the one who wants to have moksha by having Paramatma Anubhuti. We are coming to the end of Geetha. Toward the end, Bhagavan Mukti पाने के साधनाएं बता रहे. Don't forget the context and topic. Correct? Now, two more things are there. Nirmama Shantaha. Let us discuss them tomorrow. This shloka will be over. Wonderful, huh? Gita is Gita. Nothing like Gita. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Sri Ramacharita Manasa Panchama Sopana. Sundarakanda Shloka. So, let us see in Sundarakanda. The Shuka Sarana answering Ravana to his questions. How are you? Answered. How is Anurasena? Answered. What is Teja and Bala of Rama? That's being explained. Okay, in that, two mantras we have seen. Right? Three more we have to see with the dohas. Let us chant whole thing. From 55th doha के बाद वाले चौपाई. राम तेज बल बुद्धि विपुलाई शेष सहस सत सकहि न गाई सकसर एक सोषि सत सागर तव भ्रात ही पूछे उनय नागर तासु बचन सुनि सागर पाही मागत पंथ कृपा मन माही सुनत बचन बिहसा दस सीसा जो असिमति सहाय कृत कीसा सहज भीरु कर बचन दृढ़ाई सागर सन ठानी मचलाई मूढ़ मृषा का करसि बढ़ाई रिपुबल बुद्धि ताह में पाई सचिव सभीत विभीषण जाके विजय विभूति कहाँ जगता के सुनि कल बचन दूतरि सबाढ़ी समय विचारी पत्रिका काढ़ी रामानुज दीन्ही यह पाती नाथ बचाई जुड़ावहु छाती बिहसि बाम कर लीन ही रावण सचिव बोली सठ लाग बचावन बातन मन ही रिझाई सठ जनि घालसी कुल खीस राम विरोध न उबरसी शरण विष्णु अज ईस कीत जिमान अनुजैवा प्रभुपद पंकज भृंग होहि कि राम सरानल खल कुल सहित पतंग सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय wonderful topic this first point Sukha Sarana tells Ravana about Rama is Rama Teja Bala Buddhi Vipulai. The Vipulata of Bhagwan Rama's Tejas, Bala and Buddhi. Shesha Sahasa Sata. Sahasa 1,000, Sata 100. Shesha is Adishesha, who has got 1,000 votes. Sakahina Gai. Lakhs of Adisheshas together also cannot glorify sufficiently the Bala Teja Buddhi of Rama. Example, Saka Sara Eka Soshi Sata Sagara. Saka means possible. Sara Eka means with one arrow. Soshi, you can drive away Sata Sagara, 100 oceans. With one arrow, you can dry up hundreds of oceans. That is the power of Rama. फिर भी तब भ्रात ही पूछे. He is asking the advice to your own brother how to cross this ocean easily. Because huge Sainya has to cross. Nayanagara. Because he knows how to take whose help. See, there is a taunt by Shuka Sarana. Taunt means fact hai. You have kicked your brother saying that you are useless, but Rama is using him, asking him the guidance. Then your brother gave the idea also. Very wise advice. Tasu Bachana Suni, following the advice of your brother. Tasu Bachana Suni, Sagara Pahi, Magata Pantha. He is there seated near the ocean, asking the Samudra Deva to give the path. No fighting with anyone. Rasta de do, hum chale jayenge. Or give an upaya. Krupa Manamai. He has power to dry up the ocean, but his Krupa is there to that ocean. And the oceanic beings, therefore, he is not killing. In the same way, he has already sent Hanuman, etc. to you to surrender Sita, give back. You are not doing. कृपालु ने इतना मौका दिया तुमको. That's the idea. Then Sunata Bachana, listening to these words of Shuka Sarana, Bihasa Dasasisa. He laughed. Now the 2, 3 very sarcastic things Ravana says. 1. Jau Asimati Sahaya Kartakis. This is what is the mind of him. Rama, that is very timid and fearful. And he cannot do anything by himself. And that is why he brought all Vanaras to help him. Kisa Sahaya Karta. Kisa means monkeys. He made the monkeys as his helper because he can't do anything. Example, he is seated there asking for Samudra Deva to give the path. Then next one. Second sarcasm. Sahaja Bhiru by nature is Darpok. Who? My brother. Vibhishana. Kara Bachana Dudai and believing in the words firmly on this stupid Vibhishana, very frightened fellow. And Sagarasana Thani Machalai and sitting in front of the ocean and doing the zidd like a child of उपवास और दीक्षा और प्रार्थना. बच्चे की तरह ठानी मचला रहा है उधर. ये अब मेरे भाई ये जो बुद्धू है डरपोक है उसके बात हमको दृढ़ से विश्वास करके व्हाट इज दिस रामा. वो see the Ravana's way of interpreting all those positive things negatively. Enough. Then what? Mudha Mrisha ka karasi badai. He Mudha is telling to the Shukasarana, Mrisha wastefully ka badai karasi. What you are glorifying Rama? Unnecessary. He is only Darpok, seated there like a child, doing the Siddha, also taking the advice of my brother who is a stupid. Why are you glorifying that Rama? Ripu Bala Buddhi Taham. With this news is enough for me to know the depth of the Bala and Buddhi of the enemy Ram. ना कोई बल है ना कोई बुद्धि है उनमें. मैं तो उनका गहराई को नाप लिया. See the how much overconfidence and misunderstanding and underestimation. Situation को misunderstand करना, खुद के बारे में ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस होना, दूसरों को अंडर एस्टिमेट करना. This is how we destroy ourselves. Ravana in that mood. And he says, Sachiva Sabhita Vibhishana. That Rama, whose mantri to give advice, is this Bhaya Yukta Vibhishana hai. है ना, विभीषण जैसे डरपोक जिसके मंत्री है, ताकि to that person जगह in the world विजय विभूति कहा. How can there be victory and glory to such a person who has got the Vibhishana like cowards as the mantris? विभीषण से डरपोक जिसके मंत्री है उसको विजय विभूति कहाँ मिलेगा? Listening to these words of Ravana, सुनी खल बचन, खला दुष्ट है वो. Then Duta Risabhadi, these Shuka Sarana become very angry, but they can't express. Samay Vichar, they understood the right time. Patrika Kadi, they took out Patrika given by Lakshmana, gave it to Ravana. So Rama Anuja Dinhi Yahapati, ye Patrika, Rama brother Lakshmana gave. Natha Bachai Judavahu Chati. So go through it, follow it, and make your heart cool, free, both from Kama and Krodha. What did Ravana do? Bihasi Bama Karalini. With a laughter, he took it with the left hand, carelessly. Sachiva Bolipata. He called that Satta Ravana, called the mantri, Laga Bacha, tu padi hai, kya lekha hai? He's so careless. Then the writing is, the essence of that letter is this, given by Lakshmana. Ki Bhatana Manai Rijayasut. You're only talking and feeling happy inside your own mind. O Ravana, nahi ghalasi kula khisa. Don't destroy your own kula, Rakshasa kula. Because Rama Virodha na ubaras. By being opposite to Rama, you cannot be ubarasi means bahar nahi aa sakte tum. बच नहीं सकते. शरण विष्णु अजय is. Let Vishnu, Brahma, Ishwar. To whomever Sharanagati you go, if you are Virodha to Rama, nobody can bring you out of this problem or tragedy. Hey Ravan, soon. That was written in that letter. Therefore, two options. Ki Tajimana, giving up your arrogance, Anuja Iva, like your younger brother, Prabhupada Pankaja Brunga, Hohi. Become a beautiful Bhavra in the lotus feet of the Lord. भगवान के चरण कर्म में भृंग बन जाओ, like your brother. One option. Ki, otherwise, Rama Saranala. In the fire of Rama's arrows, He Kala, O Ravana, Kula Sahita, with your entire Kula, Patanga. Become a Patanga to get burnt. So the honeybee is in the flower safely, but the moth gets burnt in the fire. So Bhagavan Rama's charana is Kamala, become a Bhranga and safe, get the Makaranda. Or Rama's arrows are the fire, becoming the moth, get burnt along with your entire Kula. This is what is written in that letter. So, big lessons. I can talk on this topic for 2 hours. But the essence is what? Let us be devotee of Rama. Let us do what Rama tells us to do through the Shastras and Gurus. Let us not be against Bhagavan. Let us not trouble Bhagavan and his bhaktas. We will not be spared. The other way around it is, whenever we have suffered, at that time we have troubled bhaktas or we did something against Bhagavan. So too, whenever we are happy, we are in line with Bhagavan and Bhakta. ऐसा समझ लो. Okay, 2 or 3 more thoughts about Ravana and this topic tomorrow. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shantima Priyat Shanto Muccheda Vandebhyah Muktaschanyana Mochit Astoma Sadgame Tamasoma Jyotirgame Murtivarma Amurtangamayam Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo परम ऋषिभ्यो परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास भगवान की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सतनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। पार्वती पते हर महादेव। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन, गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मृति, राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरात माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासक ध्यास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गणेश। भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक संस्कृत जय, अध्यात्म विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। See you tomorrow. Thank you.